What does consent mean in Canada? Canada's criminal code describes it as a voluntary agreement to engage in the sexual activity in question. So the law focuses on what the person was actually thinking and feeling at the time of the sexual activity. Sexual touching is only lawful if the person affirmatively communicates their consent, whether through words or conduct. If they're just silent or passive, that does not equal consent. There are some other times when the criminal code says consent is not given. For example, if someone says or does something that shows that they are not consenting to an activity, when someone says or does something to show that they are not agreeing to continue an activity, even if they've already started and said yes the whole way, they can easily change their mind after. Consent is something that has to be freely given and can be taken away and given again and taken away. It is completely a live issue. Someone abusing a position of trust, power, or authority cannot obtain consent from somebody. And a person cannot say that they mistakenly believed a person was consenting if that belief is based on their own intoxication. So if they're too intoxicated to even understand if somebody's consenting, or if they were reckless about whether the person was consenting, or if they chose to ignore things that would tell them that there was a lack of consent. So, clear signs that somebody didn't want to do this. And also if they didn't take proper steps to check if there was consent in the first place. No one can legally consent to a sexual act in advance. So even if somebody says yes or is sending messages saying, I can't wait to do this, or even during the time that they're together and everything's great and they're interested and engaged, they can always change their mind. You can't give advance consent and then expect that it not be taken away. So, the example of whether there should be an app that somebody can, lock in their consent, that's not appropriate at all, because somebody can decide 2 seconds later that they don't want to do it anymore. And that is completely within their right to make those decisions and assert their own consent to any kind of sexual activity. I'm Nicole and I'm a human rights lawyer. Follow along for more.